Hey Ellen, it's Ed Zoller with Villa Realty and wanted to do your CMA in a quick little video. This video will be unlisted, so only you will be able to see it. And I'm going to talk about your house in the Northwest 21st place. So what I do is I do an appraisal format on this. We call them comparative market analysis because no, I'm not an appraiser, but I try to use as much USPAP guidelines as I've seen appraisers make. So therefore, we should have a good, accurate depiction of what your house is worth today in the market. I found quite a few homes around your house that are in the similar state, such as they are new-ish or new and the same size, 4 bedrooms. Some of them have some features you don't have. Other ones have features that you do have. So let's kind of go over all those. These are all the addresses. None of them have city water sewer. They're all about 1,800 and such square foot. Almost all of them are 4 bedroom. And so we're going to get to all of these. And you'll see how these numbers kind of work and how do we make adjustments for it. Now, this is a brand new home that just went up for sale. It sold on May 15th. It was on the market a little bit of time, but new constructions, when you see cartoons like this, that's a new construction. And when we make our adjustments for those, you can see here the adjustment on it. Because it was new home builders right now are offering anywhere from $25,000 to $40,000 worth of incentives, such as paying all the closing costs, buying down the interest rate, offering more incentives. So there's something to consider. Some builders are better than others. I believe it's a Christopher Allen home. They do not allow things like they don't give things like certain appliances, and they kind of give you a cookie cutter house. So I don't really take this one as a good comparable with yours, but it gives you a kind of a range of where we're at, and then some of the pictures of what the finished model looks like. Formica countertops. I forget if you have Formica or if you have quartz. I don't think they started doing quartz yet. Made some adjustments of mostly of these concessions that they're giving up to 6%. And then also because it's new, it's your house isn't new no matter what you've done to it. So there's that. Then that one was my lowest one, probably not the one that we want to use. This one was on an oversized lot. Again, a brand new home. You can see what it sold for at $367,000. Some of the pictures of that home, that it does have granite countertops, tiled up shower, almost tiled throughout except for carpet in the bedrooms like yours. Again, offering up about a 9% difference because it's a new home. Then you have this 349. That's a used home, so this is a little more up to speed. It's only 3 bedrooms. You're a 4, so I do make adjustments for that at the 349. But they did have a fence, a fully fenced-in yard. Fences add about $8,000 worth of value, and so I would have said that kind of you have extra square footage, and that extra bedroom gives you an extra $4,000. So this one is kind of anywhere between that 345, 350 range. On this comp, this one was the same home as you, exactly the same. It was a Cali. It does have a privacy fence, as you can see in some of the pictures. They had the quartz countertop, stainless steel appliance package, a little newer than you, but it's the exact same thing. I only adjusted for fence, put you around this angle here. They did give concessions, by the way, of about $10,000, so I would probably take kind of putting this more towards that 350 mark. Another home here, again, another new construction. You're going to compete with builders. That's just what everyone's going to have to compete with because builders have a ton of inventory out there. Again, made adjustments because they're offering up to 6% because it's new. This one came in much lower. Again, right off Coral Oaks Golf Course, but I did not enjoy using this one because although it's got the same square footage, it is a 4.2, even though it said 2.2. But it was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. Saw the pictures of it. So modified it again because it was new. And then, of course, this one is pending, but they do sell for full price, but they offer up incentives. Again, offering those incentives into this brings it kind of in the low threes. On another one, only 1 square foot bigger than you, but again, brand new. Asking price $370,000, but they're offering up about $30,000, $40,000 worth of concessions. Kind of puts your value of your used home in that $335,000 mark. And then this is one that has what you have. You have solar panels. Now, here's the thing about solar panels. It does not increase the value of your home if you have a balance on those solar panels. Your balance is probably what it adds to the home. These people here are trying to get $349,000. I did adjust it down. because, I mean, the insides look okay. A little weird with the stars and everything else, but because it's active and not sold yet, you do have to modify. You cannot use what someone else is asking as a sale, or even determine, because they could put up the price on for $500,000 or so. So the big thing I don't know is if you have a balance and you owe money to the solar company, or the buyer has to assume that debt. In essence, it offsets what the value of those solar panels give. They didn't say they were going to pay off the solar panels at all. I didn't see anything in there like that. They are advertising that it has it, and that it effectively cools the property. That's fantastic. But if there's a big balance, then people have to afford not only the interest rates and the payments of your house, but also the payments of the solar panels as well, which will count against what the affordability of the house is for them. So at the end of the day, big question is, what's my house worth? This is all stat and analysis part, but I kind of put your house around 330. We could probably go on the market for that 349.9. Join the other solar panel house that's very similar to you, but again, we'd have to make adjustments. We're probably looking for a 330 price tag as of right now, but the market is losing about 1% to 2% a month. So expect this kind of to go down month over month throughout the entire summer and fall, and we really shouldn't see demand pick up until the spring. But what are interest rates going to be like then? What are insurance rates going to be like in 2025? You have a lot of fake equity that you gained in the house artificially because of COVID and because of the huge price booms. So kind of if you're thinking of getting out of the market, we'd want to aggressively price this. But we'd still want to try to get top dollar. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.